In this video, I'm going to show you how to create great YouTube content in 2025. This video is going to be value packed and it's going to help your journey as a YouTuber in 2025. So make sure to get a pen and paper and sit tight, okay? You're going to learn a lot from this video. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If this is your very first time of seeing my face, my name is Moyo and I'm a content creator, social media manager and YouTuber based in Nigeria, and I film content around my life as a content creator, social media management tips, content creation tips, and a lot more on this channel. And this is the content creation series. So I started a series where I help people who are looking to come into the content creation space and people who are already content creators to get some knowledge on content creation and creating great videos generally. So yeah, you're welcome. Make sure to join the family by subscribing and also checking out my other videos. I'm sure you're going to find them helpful, interesting, and value packed. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe now, and make sure to check out my other videos. So yeah, like I said before, in this video I'm going to show you how to create great YouTube content in 2025. What is great content? How do you get great content? I'm going to be talking about all that in this video, so you're going to be finding it so insightful. I'm going to be sharing tips for creating great YouTube content and a lot more. So the first step to creating great content in 2025 is to have a content strategy. So what is a content strategy? Content strategy is your plan, your whole outline for everything you're going to be doing as a content creator. It might not necessarily be everything, but your long-term plan for being a content creator. And having a strategy is important because it helps you to have an understanding of where you're going and what you're doing here exactly. So one of the things that should be included when you're creating a social media strategy is your goals. So what are your goals for being here on social media? What are the things that you want to achieve? You understand? So some goals that you can have is, okay, by the end of this year, I want to have 1,000 subscribers. By the end of this year, I want to create a community of people who are coming to the content creation space. I want to create a community of people who love vlogs. So what are your goals for being here as a YouTuber? Your goals might not even be long term. It can also be short-term goals. So that should also be included in your strategy. So when you know that, okay, this is my goal and this is what I'm doing here, it's very easy for you to keep on going even when it's hard. So it's easier for you to create great content and to keep on going when you have a strategy and a goal in mind. So that's the first step. Have a strategy. It might not be such a well drawn out map. So it's not like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. It might not be the full thing, but always have like a plan at the back of your mind. Okay, this is what I'm doing here, and this is how I intend to achieve these goals for why I'm here. So that's the first step. And then next step is going to be your niche. So what are you going to be doing here, or what are you doing here currently? And I know that when we talk about niching down, a lot of people think that it's something that limits your creative freedom. It's something that puts you in a box. But now we have gone beyond niching down in one area or niching down in two areas. But it's also important for you to know your point of view for your content, or to know your plan for your content, so that you will not just come and just be creating any kinds of videos. So when you're creating just any kind of video, that doesn't make you a great YouTuber, because you're just all over the place. So today you're creating one type of video, tomorrow you're creating another type of video. This would make you look confused. So it's important, even though you're not niching down, to understand what your plan for being here is. And then I'm going to talk about something important. In fact, that's the main purpose of this video. So instead of thinking about niching down, I'm going to divide it into three segments, the three things that you should note. So this would help you if you don't want to niche down, if you don't want to put yourself in a box. So the first thing is, think about your target audience. So when we talk about target audience, think about the people you intend to talk to, or the people you intend to reach through your content. So those people that you intend to reach, what kind of content do those people like? How can you speak to those people in a way that it will attract them to follow you or to subscribe to your channel? So pick an audience that you want to speak to. Pick your audience. Who are the people that I'm looking out for? For me, as a content creator, I want to target people who are content creators. So I want to target people who are coming into the content creation space or people who are already in the content creation space, but they want to do better with their content. Those are the people I'm targeting. So when I know that, okay, these are the people that I want to speak to, then I can sit down and think about, oh, what kind of content can I create in order to reach these people that I'm looking for or these people that I want to speak to. So I want to reach out to more content creators. Then let me create helpful content tips for them, which will help them to find me or to subscribe to my channel. So those are the people I want to talk to. And then in the area of my vlogs, I love watching vlogs a lot. So I want to, also reach out to people who love vlogs or people who are vloggers. So that's another thing. I also create vlogs as well. So think about your audience. So instead of saying, okay, this is my niche and this is where I want to stay, and limiting yourself or putting yourself in a box, think about your audience. Who are the people I want to reach and how can I reach them? This would help you to create great content. So with that, you already know what category you fall under in the areas of your niche. So for me, like I said before, I create helpful content for content creators. My niche is helpful tips for content creators and vlogs, my lifestyle vlogs. So this would help you to become a great content creator when you know the people that you want to reach out to. You're not just creating anything, you have a strategy. The second thing to consider is, what do you like? So what kind of content do you like to watch? What kind of content do you like to create? What are you knowledgeable about? What do you like? So think about the kind of content that you like. For me, I've always loved vlogs. But before I even knew that I wanted to be a YouTuber, I had always been watching vlogs. So I watched different vlogs from different people all over the world, in Nigeria, everywhere. I love vlogs. So I'll sit down and watch vlog. I love it. So when I wanted to start my YouTube channel, I knew that somehow I would create vlogs. So think about what you like. Do you like travel content? Do you like gadgets? Do you like business? Do you like motivational talks? Do you like self-development videos? Do you like makeup videos? What do you like? Think about what you like. That might be an indicator for where you're supposed to be as a content creator. So think about what you like. Like I told you before, I love vlogs. And you can see that shows in my YouTube channel. If you go to my YouTube channel, you see a lot of vlogs. A lot of vlogs are right here on my channel. So yeah, that's what I like. And so I decided to create content around that. I also like to talk about content creation. I love, if you wake me up in the middle of the night to come and talk about content, I will sit down and talk and talk and talk and not get bored. And so I knew that, okay, yeah, that would also be a direction for where I'm going as well. So think about what you like. What do you like? So that's the second step for finding your niche or getting a strategy as a content creator. So the next thing is, think about what you can share. What are the things that you can share? There are sometimes that we like some things, but currently we cannot share them. So for example, I like travel content. I like to watch people traveling to different countries. I love travel vlogs, but I can't create travel vlogs because I don't travel or I don't travel yet. So I cannot create content around travel because I don't travel. But that doesn't mean I don't like it. I like it, but it's not something I can share right now. So think about that as well when you are creating, your strategy and then your niche. So think about it. What can I share with people? What I can easily share is my lifestyle, what I'm doing as a content creator, what I'm doing daily, what I'm doing right now with my life, and I'm able to share that. So when I was in university, I was able to share my daily life as a student. When I was on my youth service, I was able to share my life as a core member. Now that I'm out of school and done with NYC, I'm navigating life in my 20s. I'm I'm working as a content creator, I'm working as a social media manager. So I'm able to share that right now. and I'm able to share content creation tips. So think about, okay, even though it's something that you like, is this something that you can share? So what can you share right now? So think about that. So when you think about these three things, who you want to talk to, what you like, and what you want to share, you already know the kind of content that you can create. When you have outlined these three things, you already know the kind of content that you can create. So within that range, in fact, you would have been able to streamline your content into 2 or 3 categories. So those areas would be your areas of focus when you're creating your content. So when you think about who do I want to speak to, what kind of people do I want to reach, you already know the kind of tone and language that you're going to use to reach out to them. So this would leave you with your niche topics basically. So I hope this helps. The next step for creating great content in 2025 is your gadgets and equipment and your tools that you use to create the content. So this is 2025, so I'm not just going to tell you start anyhow. Sorry, but we've gone beyond that. I'm sorry, but we've really gone beyond that right now. There are a lot of affordable tools that you can get right now. In fact, any kind of tool that you want that will fit into the budget that you have, you can get it right now. So there's no more start now because content creation is expensive. No, you can work with your budget. And if you check my content creation series, I have loads of videos about working with a budget when you're getting tools. Right now, content creation has gone beyond, oh, let me just come on here and just start. You cannot start anyhow anymore. I'm so sorry, but it's the truth. It's the truth. I really am an advocate for starting anyhow, starting where you are. But right now, you can start with your budget. So if I'm going to tell you start where you are, start with your budget. So that's what I'm saying now. I'm no longer saying start anyhow. I can tell you start with a budget because I know that there are content creation tools and gadgets that fit into the budget that you have. Okay, you don't need a camera now if you're just starting out. If you can't afford it, you don't need it. Right now, I'm filming with a phone, so you don't need a camera. If you have a good phone that has a good camera quality, you're good to go. And then you need lights. Okay, so whether you're using natural lighting or artificial lighting, you need the lights. So right now, you can get lights at affordable prices. So there's ring lights, there's panel lights, there's a lot of lights that you can get right now. I have a whole video on this, the basic tools that you need. In fact, one light is enough. Depending on how dark your surrounding is, one light is enough. And then you need a mic. So if your phone speaker is not that great, you need a microphone. And I already spoke about gadgets that I use within a budget. So if you have a budget, you can get any content tool that you want within that budget. See, there are microphones that cost millions of naira and there are microphones that cost thousands of naira. You are going to fit into the one that works with your budget. That is what you do. There's lights that cost millions as well. There's also lights that cost thousands. Okay, so look for what is within your budget and purchase and then upgrade as you go. So this is not the era of starting anyhow. We don't want to see dark videos. And I'm telling you this because this is what is important for becoming a great content creator or a great YouTuber in 2025. I'm going to be honest with you. See, people are doing a lot when it comes to content creation gadgets and equipment. So you cannot be creating content and will not see your face. You can't be creating content in a dark place. You can't be creating content and will not hear what you are saying. It's important. It's important for you to do that. So work with your budget. Start with what you can afford. So the next step for becoming a great content creator is everything about what you do, your attention to detail. So there's a lot more improvement that's going on right now. There's a lot more upgrade that we're having now. A lot more editing styles are coming up. Lots more tips and tricks are coming up. So learn as much as you can. What was working in 2024 on YouTube is not what will work in 2025. Even though the fundamentals are the same, but what was working last year will not work again this year. YouTube itself brings up new updates every year or every month or every 3 months. I don't know how many times they do their upgrades, but they do upgrades as well. So keep on improving yourself, keep on learning, work on your thumbnails, work on your end screen, work on, in fact, learn everything that you can learn. Upgrade yourself as a content creator. Do the needed research that you need to do better in your content. Do better. Put in the work to do better as a content creator in 2025. So this year, what I'm doing is I'm focusing more on my thumbnails. I want to do better with my thumbnails, my SEO research. I want people to be able to search for my video and see it fast, fast. Enough of the no views. We need to do better. So strive to do better. That's how you can become a great content creator. It's very painful if you create video and nobody's watching it. I don't know if it's just me, but that's how I feel. Right now, that's how I've been feeling because I know the amount of efforts that I put into the content that I create. And so it's important for me to do everything that is needed in order to get my content out to the people that I intend it to reach or the people that I intend for it to reach. So it's important for you to keep on upgrading yourself. What are the things? In fact, recently I have been following a lot of new people that are coming up with updates and everything. I'm just trying to improve myself. So being a good content creator is constant improvement in whatever you are doing, attention to detail in whatever you are doing. I talked about upgrading your equipment right now. So that's another thing. That's another way to improve yourself as a content creator. So you have to keep on improving. It's very important. It's very important, and I know that it's hard. See, I know, I know how difficult this can be, but it's important that you keep on improving yourself. So, what are the things that are working? Do you need to change the songs that you use in your vlogs? In fact, if you notice my recent vlogs, I've been trying to find new songs, even though I'm always careful about the kinds of songs that I use in my vlogs. I'm always very careful because I don't want anything that will impact my YouTube channel. But then I'm trying to switch things up. I'm trying to switch up my editing style. I'm trying to switch up the way that I create my content. It's a lot of upgrades. So it's important for you to keep on improving yourself if you want to become a good content creator. You have to improve yourself. The last tip that I'm going to be sharing for being a good content creator in 2025 or for creating great YouTube content in 2025 is consistency. You put it that I will not end this video without talking about consistency, right? Consistency is my watchword. It's my life's vision and my life vision and goal. you know Consistency is important. It's really important that you're consistent. One of the ways to become a good content creator is by doing this over and over and over again. When you do it over and over again, you know your mistakes, you know how to do better, you know how to improve yourself. I came back more consistently, though I've been posting, but I started creating more consistently last October. And one thing I noticed is that I thought I would run out of ideas, but no, no. Even though sometimes I have some creative blocks, but I have not run out of ideas. Because I know where I'm going. I know what my goal is. I know who I'm trying to reach, and I know how to reach them. So every time I make a video, I get a new idea. Oh, I can do this. Oh, I can do that. Oh, I can do this. I've done that by doing it over and over again. I'm doing it consistently. I'm doing this over and over and over again. So it's easy for me to know where I'm making a mistake. It's easy for me to know how to improve myself. It's easy for me to know the next step to take. So it's important that you show up consistently. But I know it sounds cliche, but you say consistency, consistency. But see, that is the truth. That is the truth. There's no magic. You just have to be consistent. And that's just it. It's the things that you do over and over again that become a part of you. So if you want to if you want to build six packs, you don't get six packs by just going to the gym once. So you just go one day and it's not like that. That's not how it works. You have to go to the gym over and over and over again. And then your body begins to come into that shape, that six-pack shape. So it's important for you to do it over and over again. It's important for you to be consistent. Even if you have a brand name, brand logo, or if you don't imprint yourself in the mind of the people that you're trying to reach, you're not going anywhere. Even if you have a catchy intro, if you have a catchy intro and you only come once in 3 months, I will forget your intro. And that's really true. But if you are doing it over and over and over again, even if you don't have an intro, even if you don't have an intro, people will be able to identify you with something because they see you over and over again. So it's important for you to be consistent. Please be consistent. Please show up. As I know it's not easy. It's not easy. I can't lie to you, it's not easy because people think that, oh, it's just like, oh, I'm just going to sit in front of the camera and I'll just be talking and talking. I've made a lot of mistakes that I'm going to cut out in this video. I've made a lot. Look at the time. It is what? 2:54 right now. 2:54 a.m. I'm supposed to be sleeping. But this is my dream. This is my life goal. This is what keeps me going. So I want to be consistent. I want to see results in things I'm doing. Even though I wanted to sleep, I got up and I was like, you know what, I have to do this. So it's really important that you show up as much as you can. Please do so. Please show up. I hope this helps. So yeah, those are some of the tips I wanted to share for being a good content creator or for creating great YouTube content in 2025. I hope you found this insightful and helpful. I'm going to be sharing more as time goes by. So please subscribe to my channel, so you can learn more. We are all learning, we're all growing. So please subscribe to my channel. Also check out my other videos. They're insightful. I promise you they are. Please check out my other videos. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Share with your content creator friends. Let them find knowledge in this video. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Please try to work on all of the tips I shared in this video. They are going to be helpful for you. If you take it and you use it, it's going to be helpful. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.